Hello everyone, and welcome to Mindful Katharsis. Today we will be discussing saying yes to new experiences, changing our mindsets, and not being afraid to branch out and step away from our normal routines. What if you could redefine your thinking and move beyond your old mindset? There are ways that you can create a ritual of saying yes to a new experience or positive challenge, and then reflect on the possibilities it could invite into your life. I have discovered that there is a place that resides deep within our minds that, when tapped into, allows us to see things differently. It is a place of possibility and can actually have a habit of changing our lives in the process. Normally, we're conditioned to look at life and our circumstances from a limited perspective. What if you could find the courage and the strength to face your fears and conquer them? What if you could find the courage to act in the face of uncertainty? The first step is to imagine it in your mind. Challenge yourself to think differently. Are you ready to break free from your old mindset and enter a state of possibility? Do you want to experience the exhilaration of being alert and open to life-altering possibilities? Considering the following simple question: what if you could experience a new season of life? One in which you are open to what might be. Say yes to the possibility of a positive outcome from a new experience. The choice is yours. Reflect on the possibilities this new experience could invite into your life. Also, consider responding to this question: what is a possibility that you are not currently considering, but could become a reality if you choose to believe in it? Will you allow yourself to imagine the possibility? Today we are going to cover how to break negativity. What are the underlying habits that are preventing us to go in this positive new direction, and how to break the patterns in the process? So, ourselves of any thoughts that may come after. And let's step into our 5-minute breathing as we prepare to be open and receptive to a new positive direction in our life. Break negativity. Break out of your personal negativity. Personal negativity is one of the biggest enemies of success and happiness. You must remember that you are the architect of your own fate. No matter what happens in your life, it's up to you to decide whether or not it's a positive or negative experience. One of the keys to living a better life is to start digging under the surface of the habits that are preventing you from living the life you want to live. Most of the time, we don't realize that these habits are even there. It's important to have a good support system for when things are going really badly. For example, if you're feeling really sad, make sure you have a therapist that you can talk to and who can help you get through whatever is making you feel sad. One of the things that I try to do every single day is to break out of my own personal negativity. We all have days when we're feeling a bit down and nothing seems to be going right. But the most important thing is to break out of that negativity and move forward. Oftentimes we don't know why we don't achieve our goals. It's because there's a bad habit in our life that's preventing us from reaching the next step. Maybe you want to get healthier, but you're spending too much time on the couch. We're all fighting our own battles, whether that be with depression, anxiety, or a medical condition like cancer. It's easy to get trapped in your own negativity. We're all vulnerable to it. It's a normal and natural instinct to defend yourself and protect yourself from things that you don't like or that you don't want to happen. The most important part of getting what you want is to figure out why you don't have it yet. The biggest difference between people who get what they want in life and those who don't has nothing to do with talent, hard work, or luck. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that those things aren't important, but it also has to do with philosophy, a mindset. I've always been a huge advocate for therapy and mental health in general. And it always starts with your mindset about how you go about changing your life. Having talent and working hard doesn't mean anything if you are self-sabotaging with your own bad habits and mental blockage. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by life, it's important that you talk to someone who can help you cope and manage your stress. And therapy can help greatly. If you're feeling negative about yourself or your life, don't hide it. Instead, use it as a way to motivate yourself to do better. Start by writing those negative thoughts down. It's not always easy to get to the bottom of what's holding you back, because it could be a number of different things. It could be a bad habit, or an old belief, or just a lack of self-confidence. If you're feeling stressed or anxious, please really consider about connecting with a therapist. Therapy is an important tool for managing stress, managing your mental health, and keeping you in a place of happiness. Always remember that you deserve to be happy, and if you need help, don't be afraid to reach out. Meditating, mindfulness, exercising, and just taking moments to yourself are all things that can help relieve the negativity that plague and bombard you every day. However you choose to go about handling your mental state, make sure you're taking the time for yourself to deal with it and to manage it. Underlying habits. Dig under habits that are preventing you from living the life you want to reach. You're currently holding yourself back by avoiding unnecessary risks, being critical of your own work and ideas, and placing blame on others. I have to be honest, these habits aren't helping you achieve the kind of success and fulfillment you desire. Habits form your subconscious mind, and they're the reason you're able to get through your day without having to think about everything you're doing. However, there are helpful and harmful habits that can hurt or help your ability to live the life you want. Habits can be hard to break, but I am here to help you with that, helping you realize what's actually making you stumble and hinder you. Now that you know what you're working with, it's time to start making some changes. There's only one bad habit I want to see you get rid of. thinking that you need to change your habits alone. I know that you want to change your habits for the better, and so do I. That's why I want to help you. You might be thinking, I've tried to create habits in the past, and I haven't made much progress. I gave up because I couldn't figure out how to actually make the changes stick. But what if I told you there was a way to actually get rid of your bad habits, that you could actually form new habits and keep them? There is a way. Sometimes you have to start with asking yourself a few questions of what habits are you holding on to that are preventing you from living the life you want to live? Which habits are holding you back from reaching your goals? When will you let go of these habits to start living the life you want and reach your goals? Why can't you just start now, right this instant? What impact do these habits have on your life? Are they helping you or holding you back? What's the best thing that would occur if you were to let go of one of these habits? What's the worst thing that would happen if you were to step out on faith? How would it feel if you just let go of all these habits altogether? Good habits are essential to achieving the life you want to live. But often we don't keep the habits we want to keep. We're missing important elements of our lives, and we're feeling guilty about it. Nothing you're doing is wrong. There are always a set of circumstances causing us to stray from our goals. The only way to stop feeling guilty is to break the cycle. You deserve to live the life you want to live, and it's up to you to figure out exactly how to do it. I want to make sure that you're putting your interests first. Making big life changes can be daunting, but you are not alone. I want to help you resolve the negative patterns and habits that control your life so that you can live the life you truly want to live. I'm here to help, and I know you are more than capable of achieving your goals. It might be a hard concept to grasp, but I want you to think about your current habits If you're like most people, you're living life according to a set of unconscious habits that keep you on the same routine day after day, year after year. These habits aren't inherently bad, but we can create them to help us live more efficiently in society. The problem comes when we have habits that limit us from living the life we want to live. It might be that we're not using our time to the fullest, or maybe that we're not properly managing stress. Whatever it is, your brain wants to keep you safe by doing things it knows will keep you alive. But sometimes it's in your best interest to challenge your habits just enough to get you where you want to be. Break patterns. Break out of thinking patterns and learn a new way of doing things. Some people get stuck in a specific way of thinking. They may have a belief that something is true, and they will continue to act on that belief, even when faced with evidence that shows they are wrong. The good news is that we can change a lot of our negative thinking patterns. It is not easy, but it can be done by breaking out of those old thought processes and learning a new way of dealing with the world around us. When we express our values, we are showing other people how we want to be treated, which helps us to be treated well. Some patterns that people get stuck in are so basic, so innate, that they can't even see them. While it can be challenging to remedy this, it's not impossible. And by breaking out of these patterns, you're making room for new, creative, and exciting ways to do things. Sometimes even the tiniest of changes can have a major impact. Break out of your negative thinking patterns. Discover a new way of doing things that will be a breath of fresh air. Just imagine what it will feel like to stop doing what you're fed up with doing. Think about it and take some time to think about what you really want out of life. The answers are there, right in front of you. Just start searching. The best thing about breaking out of your old thinking patterns is that it'll allow you to form a brand new, healthy way of thinking. You'll open your mind to new possibilities able to understand where your mistakes come from and how to fix them. By realizing that your old way of thinking was your problem, you'll be able to finally come to a solution on your problems. As you reflect on a positive new path, breaking the negativity, getting to the bottom of your underlying bad habits, embracing new good habits, and getting away from old ways of thinking patterns. Reflect on this new direction. Embrace the new, even if it feels scary. And I want you to enjoy the journey fearlessly. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste, blessings, and love.